what I'm talking about is that's a pretty good subtopic. Creative ways people have referred to you as gay.
Yeah. And there have been a lot. There have been so many over the years.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Remember my dad and I got called antique dealers?
By whom?
We
Who
went
called
to
you that? That would be the best thing I've ever heard. Antique dealers.
I know I told this story on the radio because my dad and I went to go move his mom out of Brownsville up to San Antonio. You know, she was retiring and needed to move up near family. And so we took a moving van down there and we packed up her apartment. And then, you know, Aunt was driving, Grandma. Anyway, we're driving to San Antonio. And about 2 hours outside of San Antonio, our moving van breaks down. And so we pull over to the side of the road and we call the roadside assistance. And we're sitting there waiting. And I guess it didn't dawn on us, but you know how I dress.
Yes.
Like I was wearing some seersucker shorts and, you know, like a collared shirt. And it was hot, so I had my collar flipped up because we were standing out in the sun waiting for this thing. And I was wearing Crocs.
You had the two ends of the shirt tied together around your belly.
Yeah, and I was all wet. No. Well, my dad was wearing like, you know, salmon colored shorts and a polo with the collar flipped up and, you know, Crocs. And we'd been flipping quarters against a tire because it took the motherfucker about 3 hours to get there. And he pulls up. What?
You started flipping quarters against a tire? Is
Well,
that
you
a
know,
thing?
playing quarters, like you each have a quarter, and whoever can get it the closest to where the tire meets the road. You can use any edge of a wall, really.
never played that
It's just
game.
called flipping quarters.
Okay, so go ahead.
Then if you're closest, you win the quarters, and then you go.
And you
again.
wait another 3 hours.
Yeah, and you wait for more quarters to magically appear, so your opponent can recharge. No, but this motherfucking tow truck pulls up, and you know he does his deal, hooks the thing up, and it's a single cab tow truck. You know that's part of the deal. You now get in with tow truck McGee,
Hoppy, yeah.
and you're riding with him the rest of the way, and.
There's a conversation. A little stilted.
And he was like, you guys. No, I remember we were in the cab and my dad made a comment that made it clear that we were father-son. And he was like, we were like, what? And he goes, I thought y'all were a couple of antique dealers.
And he said it with like a sly
Yeah,
wink.
like antique dealers. Like you're down there hunting more than old stuff,
Yeah.
but of each other. And I was like, holy shit, this guy thought you were some gay cougar and I was your cub. Because we're sitting there, because we were wearing shorts and collars and fucking, and we had a van
Fancy
full of
sleeves.
shit and we opened it up and it was full of all my grandmother's stuff. Because also he would jacked it up and we heard all this thing shift. So we were like, hey, we need to check on this stuff. You know, we don't want it breaking. And we open it up and it's just full of all this old fucking furniture. And I'm like replaying it in his head. He's like,
Yeah.
my suspicions are coming true. I'm towing a couple of antique dealers.